All right, so we are officially live streaming on Facebook. Very excited to be here this evening. Welcome to The Word is Right. I'm your host, Marissa Prada, for our double feature Saturday night open mic. We have MyKNichelle and Gifted here to give an incredible set. I'm so excited to have these two powerhouse women, and I'm so fortunate to be sharing the Ain't Right Tribe space with them. They're my co-hosts over at Ain't Right Tribe. So if you're not following Ain't Right Tribe everywhere, please do so, especially Instagram, because all of us have shows over there as well. And these ladies are fire. I've been very fortunate to publish MyKNichelle in our women's erotic anthology titled Touching Tongues. And I'm so excited Gifted is here to read today. All right, so a couple of housekeeping tips. We'll go over the rules, and then I have a couple quick announcements, and we're going to let Gifted start the show tonight because she is actually on location doing her poeting thing. So I'm very happy that she's here and that she was able to still do it even though she's doing other things. This is recorded in live stream, so if you do not want yourself recorded, please keep your camera off and your microphone muted. Please be muted during performances. If you have a question, raise your hand. If we're going to go in order of the open mic list, whoever put their name in the chat first. So if you'd like to read, let me know. Triple P, I got you. Yep, I got you added to the list. No problem. All right. This is a live poetry, art, music, open mic. Anything goes. You can say dick and shit and pussy and all those great, wonderful words. The only thing you're not allowed to bring is any hate speech whatsoever. If I feel you're a threat to anyone in this room, you will be gone, baby, gone, and not allowed the fuck back in. That being said, there's a lot of people in the room tonight who I don't recognize their names. Please be respectful and please be courteous. If you're here to bomb me, I'm going to bomb your ass. You don't even know what you're going to start with me. So get your ass out if you plan to bring any drama here tonight. We don't handle that very well, and you will be gone, baby, gone, and not allowed the fuck back in. All right. Trigger warnings are not necessary. This is a live event. However, if you would like to use a trigger warning, please feel free to use one. We will champion that for you. All right, so here we go. We're starting some new shows here at The Word is Right, which we're so excited to do. And there's a bunch of other things that we have coming up. So I'm going to do a quick share screen because Chromebook now lets you share screen, so I can't dog Chromebook too much for that. All right, the first thing I'm going to show you guys is this is our, oh, hang on, someone's coming in. David Brown's coming in. All right, David. So this is our updated calendar for The Word is Right. If you go to our Facebook or Instagram pages, you'll have all of these shows each day of the week. We have added, we're so excited, Jane's Spoken Word is going to be starting Word Jam in this coming Tuesday night. This is a totally awesome riff poetry show, back and forth. It's the second and fourth Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, Jane's Spoken Word. You don't want to miss that. And then Thursday night, we booked out Thursday nights. The first and third Thursday is Matt Wall with Poetic Anarchy. That is an awesome open mic. And then we have Open Book with Arsene. So if you're a fan of Arsene, Thursday nights, we have that as well. We've added Karaoke Night with Terry Rose Jertson the last Saturday of the month. That will start in April. And we have Shocky G's show, which is actually going to start here the second Friday of the month. That is going to be a lot of fun. If you're interested in helping out Shocky and Starchild on their Out Loud podcast live, that is the first Sunday of the month. Please let us know. All right. Next quick thing to go over is we have the book release finally for American Graveyard, Calls to End Gun Violence. These are two separate books. We have a literary anthology that is 200 pages, 69 contributors. And then we have an art book, which is a full color art book full of artwork and different things that artists have created to call to end gun violence. That'll be Saturday, April 8th. It's on Zoom, 3 p.m. Eastern. Here's the Zoom link, and it is, of course, through Red or Green Books. So if you have not gone there to pre-order your book, please do so. I guarantee you we will run out of copies for that. All right, let's go. So those are the two quick announcements for Red or Green Books and for The Word is Right. So I'm going to go ahead and my apologies for the coughing, Gifted. I promise you it is so not intentional that I am having this today. All right, so let me check with Gifted. I'm going to read your bio and bring you up. I'm going to make sure you're ready. Okay, good. Y'all remind me, please, to spotlight the features if I forget to do that. And then if I forget to take them off the spotlight, let me know too, right? It takes a village, seriously. All right, so like I said, Gifted is one of my amazing co-host sisters over at Ain't Right Tribe. If you are not following Ain't Right Tribe on Instagram, please do so. Radiance is the flame of me, so I reveal this glow in another. That is her quote. Gifted's artistic creation started about 22 years ago. She's been part of hosting a poetry and jazz vibe known as Spoken Word Soul for 16 years at the legendary Greenwich. She's used her talents to become a catalyst to expand interest and access to poetry through reading, writing, speaking, and overall fostering the love of language. She has hosted and participated in several poetic events and educational programs, elevating and creating awareness with the participants. Gifted inspired conversations host from 2020 to 2023. There's a lot of things on here in her bio, and I don't really have the voice to go over all of it. So if you want to see her bio, go to the Facebook page. It's all there. She has worked with Healing Through the Arts, creative arts program dedicated to supporting growth, healing, well-being, and quality of life for teens and adult survivors of domestic violence. Spoken word stage plays, Coochie Chronicles, which I fucking love. Cincinnati Poetry Slam winner 2018. Slam Master 2019 to 2023. Wordplay Cincy, nurturing young participants from all backgrounds to elevate their educational connections. Workshop facilitator and writing coach, Cincinnati Veterans Administration, guest poet, motivational speaker. My sister, my friend, empowering young women's conference member, guest speaker, author of books, My 30, My 30 2020 Vision, and coming soon, Ripples. With her poetry, she hopes to touch the minds of others and give someone a reason to soar, partnering with schools, local businesses, community organizations, and libraries to bridge the gap of accessibility. Y'all, please unmute your mics. Give it up for our first featured reader tonight, Gifted Johnson. Welcome, son.
Go
Go
Gifted!
Gifted. Let's go.
I thank you all so much. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes, you're perfect.
I'm so excited to be here. I love Prada. I love the work that she is doing. I could not miss this. I am at the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center tonight. But I could not miss being here. So I am going to apologize in advance because I don't like to be that person that does their thing and then leave. I don't like to do that. I normally like to be captivated and take in all of the poetry of all the people here. But tonight, and I'm dressed up, so I hope I'm glad y'all can see it. I'm all dressed up. Okay, but I'm so grateful to be on this platform. The word is right, and I'm so grateful that you are willing to take me in. If my camera starts to act funky, I will turn it off because it irritates me too. But for now, I'm just gonna jump right in. Thank you. That's okay. All us, we are many things. The culmination of our forefathers, the possibility when all the stars and planets perfectly align. Seeds that are ingrained in our roots, collection of bags and baggage. And yet we rise from the ashes, stand on the truth that surrounds, and walk in the strength of our own convictions. We are many things. Loins, baggage, things that have been thrown at us, and yet we still rise. Blood that flows in one color. Blood that flows in one color. So we can't not be connected. We can find a common ground. We can find that common thread. I am African American, Cherokee Indian, survivor of many things. Yet I walk through the flames. Yet I connect with you and you and you and elevate one to another. I am a visionary, but I am you. I am you, and you are me. Blood that flows, flows in one color. Blood that flows, flows in one color. All us, we're connected, joined together. So find the common thread that connects you to another. Don't allow your differences to be the wall. All us, we. United, we can stand. That's that piece. I'm going to go right into, is it okay, or 3, or?
So, baby girl, you got 20 minutes or as much time as you have. Like, you take the time you want. I know you're on location, but I got the time. If you ever need to know how much time, you just go. You just
Okay.
go.
Forgive me, y'all. I haven't been out well. Okay. I'm going to go right into the next piece. Every day that you awake, forgive yourself. Allow the wrongs of yesterday to be far behind joy and today. Get a glimpse in that mirror and really, take a look. Breathe you in. Tell yourself it's okay. It's okay that you have fallen, failed, and fall. Because you're up now. You're up. You're up now. You're up. Alive to do it again and again and again. So release that chokehold. Release the vibrations that shake you, that move you, that grab hold to your rays and allow your shine to just shine through the cracks of imperfections. Because guess what? You can still see daylight. You can still see daylight. And you are not all of the sum that surrounds you, or you are not all the scars that haunt you and mark you. You are bigger than that. You are bigger than that. You are stronger than that. You are bigger than that. Tell yourself, you are not the sum that tries to pull you down. Tell yourself that you are enough. You are enough. And that you love yourself. Look in that mirror and tell yourself that I love me. I love you. I love you. Enough. Keep getting up. Saluting yourself and saluting the sun. Sun rises. Sun up. That got a little tricky because I wrote that piece after a friend of mine passed away. I was grateful that I was still here. All right, we're going to change it up. Whew, that was a heavy piece. We're going to change it up. with it being Valentine's, or recently it was Valentine's, I thought I would do this piece. It's called Valentine's Challenge. I don't know why I named it that, but anyway, here it is. Your deep, dark hues mesmerize, dangle, and flirt with my appetite. Birth of the earth, the cultivation of your wild blossoms, and I bathe in all of your rare excellence. Leave me searching for that royal connection of our divine, the thing that has us tied, craving the spiritual sweetness of your divine fruit of your lands, feeding the palate of my palate, feeding me, causing gradual steady movement towards you. And through all of the confined spaces, I find you and nourishing off of the juices of your sweet, fleshy, king-like nectar. Your heritage breathes life into me. Your existence, makes me long in a way that I have never thought possible. Burning desires swirl about in my head, and the thoughts just makes me, thought of you touching me just sends chills up and down my spine, holding and caressing you in my small hands and feeling you deep, carefully caring and suckling and escaping in the fascinating aura of the mystery of us. That aroma of our blaze ignites the power of my tongue and my pen. You arouse me on this Valentine's Day, waking all of my senses. And I thank you. All right. How much time do I have?
All right, so you have like another 10 minutes, easy. So you can still, wait, you don't have to take the whole time. If you gotta go, we understand. But if you want to read, you can take as much time as you want. You can plug whatever you want. You can all of it. It's all
Take
you.
a screenshot.
Yes, take a screen. Wait, hold up. I got it. Let me get a picture. Yes. All right. I got a picture for you. I'll send that to you.
Yay! All right. Trying to think, is there, it seems like I want to do something else. I am so grateful to be here. You say I got 10 minutes. I'll do one more piece. But before I do that piece, I definitely, again, want to thank you for having me. Thank all the participants that are here. Again, I do have to run. I hate that that happens, but I have this double book thing going on. But I am going to promise to watch the YouTube, and I'll be looking for positive comments, and then I will be making comments as myself. All right, so this is the last piece, and I wrote this piece because sometimes we can feel really lonely and lose sight. So when someone sees us and really sees us, it's an amazing feeling. So this is, of course, called You See Me. You see me. All that I am. Curves, twists, and turns. You see me. Fear of the uncertainty, the unknown, the thing that I may do, the little girl that has been bruised, afraid to speak, afraid of her own damn shadow behind the windows of her soul, won't even come out. You will see me. Visualize me. You see all of my scars, and yet you still stay mesmerized, captivated by the essence, the pure essence and existence of my being, my soul. Every personification, every representation that I sent to the door, because we do send them to the door before we represent ourselves. We send, oh, pretty Miss Prissy. We send the lady of the night. We send, oh, I couldn't be that. All the representatives that I sent before you, 1 foot in and 1 foot mostly out. Thought I fooled you, yet I fooled no one. And I certainly didn't fool you. Every personification, you met them, exceeded, and passed them by to get to the real me. The many portrayals, facets, masks of portrayals, characters of myself that I wanted to put out there, interpreting whoever I needed to be at that particular time, at that moment. You saw me as if I was your own reflection. You see me and you saw me, and yet you're still here. And I thank you. You're muted.
Oh my God, you guys unmute your mics, please. Let's remove the spotlight. Give it up, please, for our first feature reader tonight, Gifted.
Amazing, sis, as always. Oh my God.
Amazing
God.
set.
So amazing. Now, Gifted, you did not send me your cash handles. What cash handles do you have so that I can plug you getting paid?
I will put it in the chat, but it is the # Gifted Poetry.
All right. The # Gifted Poetry.
On Cash
So
App,
that is Cash App. Now, if you guys do not have Cash App, if you have PayPal, Venmo, Carrier Pigeon, Firstborn, like whatever you got, let us know, and we can forward that on to Gifted. So, you know, if we were in a cafe or a brewery, we would be handing around the hat, and we would be asking folks to put a couple bucks in the hat. There's 23 people in the room this evening. If everyone put $2 or $3 in for each of the hosts, that would be a wonderful feature for them. Okay, now listen, I get it, because I do a lot of open mics. I do a lot of shows. It's impossible to give a lot every time. Okay, but if you give a little each time, or you give a little a little from a lot of us is a lot. All right, and if you are thinking, I'm not going to send Gifted $3 because that makes me fucking cheap, you're fucking wrong. Because if everyone who thought that gave her $3, it'd be a totally different story than it is right now. So please, please, please just don't do nothing. You don't have to do everything, but just don't do nothing. Buy her a gallon of gas, buy her a cup of coffee, do something, not nothing. So the $, for Cash App, Gifted Poetry, very simple for those who might be watching this recording back after the fact. If you do not have Cash App, just message us at The Word Is Right, Facebook or Instagram, and we'd be happy to figure out a mode of payment where you can, and you can totally send $2 or $3 in the mail. It's happened. we'll totally do that too, because art should be paid. Artists deserve to make money. So we want to make sure that we are continuing to help these artists with earning something for their time. All right. So please do so this evening. If you're not following Gifted, like, share, subscribe, follow to everything she's got going on. If you would like to read her bio, it is on the Facebook page. The word is right, WRITE. All right, let's keep going this evening. I know she had to go, right? We're so proud of her and in awe of her, and she makes me want to work harder than anyone else. Thank you so much. Do you want to plug anything before you head out, Gifted?
Oh my God, you're so wonderful. The very next thing that I will be doing, first of all, again, thank you all for being here. Stupid camera, I'm going to cut it off. Oh, all right. I will be in Greenville in March 11th or 18th. Look for the flyer. We'll have it up soon. I will be in Greenville to do a one-woman show, and I'm super excited about that opportunity. And then tonight, again, if you're not familiar with the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center, look it up. It does great things, and you'll understand why I could not skip out on this event either, as well as your event. I will be watching this event, the word is right, as soon as I get home, I promise. So I'll be looking for every little bit performance, and I will be commenting, because that's just how I roll. I like to support with my words. Again, Prada, thank you so much. This was a blessing for me to be able to come and present my words to you all. And look for Ripples, everybody, or my 30 already out on Amazon. I love you guys. Thank you.
Yes, please. I need your book. I need Kendra's book too, right? Most features who come on, at least I'm like, I gotta have their book so I can promote it. When they're here, yes, gotta do some book exchanging, swapping, or just getting. Let's go. Anything from Gifted is a blessing. Yeah, certainly my sisters at A-Right Tribe, they make me want to work harder, longer, and do better. So thank you so much for being here. All right, Robert F., I got you for the open mic. All right, so let's go on to the open mic list tonight. I've got Generalissimo, Zinnia, Marilee, Marianne Peterson, Christopher Moore, Ed Poetastic, Dark Man Blues, Nemo Soom, Triple P, Shocky G, Stephen Blaine, and Robert F. So, don't go anywhere, right? Because tonight is an awesome open mic list night. We'll probably go about 20 more minutes. We'll bring up Kendra, MyKNichelle, and then we'll go back to the open mic list and finish that off. Yes, so Gifted says she's at the National Underground Freedom Center this evening. So if you have not researched that, please do so. I am teetering on whether or not to do New York in July or North Carolina in September. So maybe I'll do North Carolina in September, because we will be in Las Vegas for the Las Vegas Book Festival in October. So you guys want to come to Vegas, let's go. All right. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and open this open mic list for those who are just joining us. If you'd like to get on the open mic list, please do so. We're going to do 3 to 4 minutes on the open mic list. Someone give me a page number, and I will read from Butterflies and Lies. I
22.
See
22.
What? 4-2 or 2-2?
22.
22. Dwayne Foot's in the house, man. You better be reading. Just saying. we need some sexy man poetry up in here. All right. All right. Midnight snacks. I crave you. I crave you more than being lost at sea with no rain for days. I also crave surviving. I crave getting to the next day, then the next. You are the tingle beneath my skin that tickles a toddler waddle and stirs my body to wake. When my mind begins to spin, my Breath returns to my chest as I gasp for breath after hypoxic sleep strangles me. There you are. I feel your fingertips to my temple, tempting dreams to stream back into my brain, and you say, "Hey, baby, I'm here." You smooth and caress my hairline, but here is not where I left it. As my eyes awake, you're not here. I crave all the times I have ticked away a watchful eye on a melted kitchen clock, right never. Salvador's salvation of upside down satisfaction, reaction, abscessed absence again, waiting for a miracle, waiting for a man not born to this light yet. Yet I never wavered. I never lost faith that he would find himself, find me among the rubbled earthquake debris. Wounds needed debriding, mouths needing bridling, patience needing bribing, body needing loving. I crave the need to wait for you longer. I crave the hope that you stole when you left. I crave the days I woke up refreshed and nights I slept in a bed that only knew our make-believe love. I crave your midnight melatonin to atone me of this wakeful life, wasted without you. Hazy days doze off to daffodil dreams. Excuse me. And fields beneath trees that dance in an ocean of sky. Hold on. I would fly to you if I could master the carving of these wings. I would flap and flail and fail and fall back down to the ground a million times. Get another mile down this road to you. Because I crave you. I crave the destiny of you. And I pray you crave the need to save me from these fallen flights. I'm sorry that I'm like so coffee still, you guys. But thank you so much. Let's go. Open mic list tonight. Next up, we have Generally Snow, Brian Franco, followed by Zinnia and then Marilee. G, you ready?
It's possible that I'm ready, but it's possible that I'm not ready. But I think I'll just read and do what you think. So I wrote this last night in May Jane's workshop. Always give, oops, that's the wrong poem. Sorry. Is that, nope. Can't I pull up the right one? Okay, this is it. No title yet. I dare you to look in my mirror. There's a reason fun houses aren't actually fun. Mirrors should not make anyone dizzy. Sometimes they are engineered to make the reflection recipient dizzy enough they can't drive. My mirrors, though, have been classically broken and haphazardly reset. So mirror image is broken into segments. I can still shave, floss, brush my teeth, and wash my face effectively, despite the distortion I have chosen to live with. People have offered to buy me a new mirror, to no avail. My truth, though, is a new mirror won't make me see anyone new. Broken mirrors are like sidewalk cracks that never break mama's backs. They don't cause 7 years of bad luck, but they make us look at ourselves in new and different ways. And here's another poem from a Ray Jane workshop. Oops. Here we go. Why can't being a poet be on my driver's license? There are people who necessarily never necessarily believe I am a poet. Let me clarify. People who knew me way back when, people who I haven't seen or talked to in years or decades, people who I am now Facebook friends with. They see my publication notices, they congratulate me. They congratulate me on my books, some even buy a copy. But to them, my being a poet is only a hobby or phase. How wonderful for you to perform at the New York Poetry Festival. I never would have guessed you'd be a poet, but I am, just as I am a Jew human. Being a poet is as necessary as waking up and breathing. I believe my being a poet is a congenital physiological condition that was waiting to manifest since the day I entered the world by exiting my mother's womb. Okay. And then let's do this piece here. Oh, I'll do two more pieces. A treatise on the edibility of onion skins. I don't recognize who I see in the mirror. It's not the unkempt beard or the baggage under my eyes. It's the onion trapped inside my soul, unable to peel away its inedible outer layers because my heart has been broken so many times. Its skin is made of several haphazardly wrapped layers of duct tape, frayed edges attracting bodily detritus like a lint trap in a dryer, encased in mistakes and wrong decisions, furthering its inaccessibility, creating an impenetrable barrier to love and happiness that can't be reached via sad love songs or tear jerkers or ear nibbles or slow-moving fingertips. There is no Prince Charming capable of kissing away history. Munitions experts would be wasting their time with dynamite. Superman might go blind if he tried to melt it with his stare. I am resigned to accept my permanently damaged heart still beating and trying to find ways to find love, despite all the duct tape and detritus that might only exist in my mind. And then this is a very special, the last poem is a very special poem. Oh, did I just see it up there? Hold on. Yes, and so it's called Before, and it's for Rita Rusty Rose and everyone else who was inside the Stonewall Inn when it was raided by the NYPD, June 28th, 1969. The Shangri-Las sang Give Him a Great Big Kiss on the jukebox before it happened. It was a hot, humid evening. Judy had passed 6 days prior. She was one of the original allies decades before ally was used for us. Dorothy was the ultimate lost soul in a surreal, hopeful tale. We all hoped for a world where windows didn't have to be blacked out in our bars. We all hoped we didn't have to hide our true selves in public or at work. None of us believed it could be possible. There was always a chance the cops might raid our spaces and print our names in the papers. It was a hot, humid evening. The subway was crowded. I climbed the steep mountainous stairs from underground, walked up Christopher Street, told the bellman at the door the password, and entered. I sat at the bar. The beer was cold. I felt relief as it cooled my throat. I was in a place that was filled with people like me. Dare I use the word family? It was as safe as a space could be decades before someone would say the words safe space. Patrons danced and smiled and flirted just like any other bar. Then it happened. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yes, let's go. Generalissimo, Brian, Franco, y'all unmute your mics. Give it up for G, please.
Great job, Generalissimo. Good pieces.
Generalissimo does Cafe Generalissimo the first and third Monday of the month. So if you would like to come to that, please do so. We just love him. And I love my twin. Let's go. All
And
right.
also,
next up,
may I say one more quick thing,
yes.
Marissa? The 25th of March, I will be doing Tumble Words. It's called Consequential Words. and I'll put everything in the chat. Thank you.
I love that. Yes, yes, please. Donna Snyder would be proud of you. All right, next up we got Zinnia and then Marilee. Am I saying your name right? Okay.
Yes, Zinnia,
Okay,
that's right. It's fine. It's better than my mom says it. Okay, you guys. I have a new piece for you. I actually just finished it today. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we got you.
Yep.
All right,
loud and
awesome.
clear.
I actually wrote this to a piano melody, and it's very dear to me. It's one of my most intimate pieces I've ever written. So I'm so happy to share it with you guys. And it's called Truth Is, okay? So hopefully you guys can hear the music in the background a little bit, but not too loud. Here we go. When people ask me, how are you? I say anything but the truth. Truth is, I'm lonely. I sit in the car an extra hour when I get home. Even when I got time, I can't find my zone. Truth is, at times I don't feel safe alone. I have a house, but still long for home. Been training so long, no strength left for the fight. But wants and needs I want to take flight. But wants and needs keep me fast and tight. Truth is, I long to be soft. But life makes it hard. Truth is, happiness is a facade. Most days, truth is, I feel empty. But not seeking sympathy from those incapable of empathy. Truth is, I'm not a good friend to me. I'm not always all right. I've been up all night fighting demons. Truth is, I'm looking to love myself, but I can't find many reasons. The seeds have been planted. Now doubt is in bloom. Truth is, I want more, but I have to make room. Truth is, I'm internally bleeding. Truth is, my burdens are heavy. Truth is, I lost one of the best parts of me while sitting in the back of a Chevy. Truth is, I want to forgive, but my anger won't let me. Truth is, I demand my respect, because what did not doing so get me? Regret. Truth is, I'm constantly grieving. I cry, then I hide, red eyes behind getting high. Truth is, I want to know why, but I refuse to ask. Truth is, happiness never lasts. I haven't fallen, but I'm leaning. The devil been plotting, his minions are scheming, planting reasons for me not to see the next season. These emotions I bury deep, just piles misguided heaps in the way of my sleep. Mornings bring no peace, just more of unmet needs, desires yet to ease. Depression shows its greed, it feasts on me, never lets me breathe. Sabotages everything. Truth is, I'm in peace. Anxiety always there with me, takes good care of me, spoon feeding my demons, whispering I can't win, replaying my past sins, keeping me back then. Truth is, goals dangle in front of me, but I refuse to grab them. Life is funny, but I refuse to laugh. Truth is, I got one foot stuck in my past, grounded in doubt. I feel stupid every time I open my mouth. Truth is, I left, but I've yet to get out. And that's the truth on how I sometimes feel. I pick up my Bible and I search for what's real, my purpose, my proof. His love is the truth. Puts my pain to good use. Truth is, we all hide red eyes. We all mix our pain with our pride. Truth is, when someone asks, how are you? We rarely tell the truth. Thanks for letting me be honest with you.
Well, goddamn. Y'all unmute your mics. Give it up for Zinnia, please. Holy shit.
Yes, that was so
Bro.
powerful. The truth
Thank
is,
you.
yes.
I have
Please
another
come
one I
back.
like-
Send me your information. I'd love to feature you. Let's go.
Awesome. I have another one I
Yeah.
would like to do if you guys bear with me.
Absolutely.
Okay. This one is also along the lines, just like where my mind was at the last couple of days, and this one's called I'm on Purpose. I'm walking in my purpose. These shoes fit, not a toe hurting. Going after the things that I'm deserving. Knowing I'm worth it and dismissing anyone with ill intentions. Straight tunnel vision, aiming with precision, taking provisions and making sound decisions on the road to what I envision. Caring for and hydrating my temple, prayer and meditation, mindful of my mental balance made simple. I'm not the old me, we just resemble, standing stable and able, out of my feelings and in my body, loving myself is my favorite hobby. This is God's grace, not pride I embody. Fully armored and he's my first responder. Nothing idle about my time. It's vital I don't waste mine. Got it out the mud. Got it out the muck. Our Father polished and shined me up. Now I refuse to settle for one speck of dust. No approval needed. No opinion is a must. In my Father I trust, only he be the judge. Elevated, but it's no one I'm above. Giving out boundaries, chased with my love. This cocktail is potent. No longer feel the need to speak on everything I notice, accepting that I'm chosen. Applying pressure. Pure devotion, intentional in my efforts, I'm on purpose. No longer in the mood to entertain people faking gratitude. I'm on the move. List full of done, but still much to do. Focused on my two. Trying to give them a good life. Doing the best I can do. This prayer been showing proof. To the hate, I am blind. You can't tell me I'm not hella fine. I'm flawless and I shine. Out here getting mine. Shooting the wind every time, carefully placing every line. This is my time. Can't explain the things he's been revealing. On my soul, he placed the healing. No more misplaced guilt. I'm not the villain. I'm not perfect. But to my Father, I am worth it. That one missing from the 99, he come back for me every time. And that's that piece.
Let's go, you guys. Unmute your mics. Give it up for Zinni.
Great piece, Zinni. I really like that.
Holy shit, poet. Let's go. Yo, I'm going to draw my email in the chat. It's Marissa at redorgreenbooks.com. Send me an email. Come feature if you would like. I think everyone would absolutely love to have you back. Let's go. All right. Next up, and feel free to drop your links in your social medias, not your social security numbers, your social media numbers. Put those in the chat so people can follow each other. You know, let's push each other up here. All right, Marilee Johnson, we got you next, followed by Marianne Peterson, Christopher Moore, and then we'll bring up MyKNichelle. I believe that's how I have it. And then we'll go back to the open mic list. We got Ed Poetastic, Dark Man Blues, Nemo Soom, Triple P, Shocky G, Stephen Blaine, Robert F, Stephen Blaine, and then Greg Michaels. All right. Are you ready to go, Miss Marilee?
I am ready. This piece I did at NUYO last fall, online and on site, but I don't think probably very many of you heard it. So here it is. It's called Just Read the Damn Poem Already. Okay, so this poem I wrote when I was between boyfriends and I was kind of upset and, okay, yeah, I'll read the poem now. When he came over, I was dressed up and ready and he looked the way he usually did, which is to say slovenly. Okay, but I don't really want to insult him because sometimes he looked good and, okay, yeah, go on. He looked at me with those blue eyes, held out his hand, and I felt like a princess in contrast to him, but I tossed back my hair like my pony tossing her mane. I mean, I don't really have a pony, but for the purposes of this poem, right. He really seemed to like that. He wanted to gallop me, to speed up into the sunset with me, hanging onto the halter I let him bind me with. I mean, I haven't really done any of that binding type of thing, but poetically, it kind of seemed like, okay, go on, right. And so he threw one leg over me, slid over the top of me, and gently tapped me with the reins to let me know he wanted me to go, just let him ride me into the sunset or into my bed or wherever was close. And then well, you know, he the slovenly prince and me the trussed up pony. I mean, I don't advocate bestiality, but for the purposes of sex play, I mean this poem. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's the end of the poem. I mean, you can clap if you want to. Thank you. Thanks for listening, guys. Appreciate it.
Holy crap, Marilee, you made me cough
Sorry.
out my lung. Oh my God. You made me cough
That
out
was
my
cool.
lung. Oh my goodness. Right, Eric? It was unexpected. Yeah.
He wanted
Yeah.
to yell at me though. that part, that
Generally,
line
you
there.
know, got the clap, apparently. Yeah.
I believe that was not about a poem.
I better not be having no puppies. All right, let's go. Oh, shit. All right, let's go. All right, Marianne Peterson and then Christopher Moore, you're on deck. Not Dick, deck.
Okay. This one is called A Monster Was in My Life. It's from my Poetry Wonders 46 book. Have you ever danced with the devil in the moonlight? Well, I have. He was a guy who seemed nice at first. He turned out to be a monster. He was an alcoholic. He was very abusive almost right away. I did not know it was abuse until later on. He killed most of my animals when I was with him. He poisoned them. He tried to kill his son too. He saved my son's life when he was about 3 months old from his father. Left for good that night. Later on, that guy died in a fire. Come got him that day when he died. I was glad he could not hurt any more people when he died. That one. Yeah, let's see. And this one's called Why. Why do some people decide they will only love another at their own convenience? Why do a lot of people think that you have to be perfect to be loved? Why do some people treat others like slaves? Why do some people want to treat others like garbage? Why do bad people seem to get away with everything? Why are emotionally troubled people treated like criminals? Why are good people hurt most often in the legal system? Why do a lot of guys seem to want to purposely hurt women? I don't like how some people act. I don't like it, and that's a fact. I don't like it because it's so whacked.
Oh man, Marianne Peterson, let's go. We call her Miss Straight No Chaser, Miss Matter of Fact. She definitely has the best opening lines of any poet I know. She says what everyone else is thinking, but few say. Yeah. Let's go. Do you have one more short one, Marianne, you want to do, or you good? What would you like?
Yeah,
And
I
I'm
can
sending prayers
do
for
another
you.
one. This one's
All
called I
right.
Motivate. I motivate others by speaking my truth. I motivate others by showing I care. Motivate myself by remembering my own line in one of my poems. Never give up. Motivate myself by thinking about how good I have it now. Motivate myself by keeping busy. Motivate myself by taking care of myself. Motivate myself by being kind to others. Motivate myself because I need to. Motivate myself because I can.
Yes, I motivate myself because I can. Let's go, Marianne Peterson.
Yep.
You guys unmute your mics. Give it up for Miss Straight No Chaser. Miss
Yay,
Matter of
right on,
Fact.
Mary Ann.
Thanks.
Great job, Marianne. Good to hear
Thanks.
your work.
Oh my God, we just love Marianne. She's a mainstay here at Word is Right and Ain't Right Tribe. So we just, yeah, let's go. All right, Marianne. Next up, we got Christopher Moore, our host with the most of more poetry with Christopher Moore, Moore. And then we're going to bring up our second feature tonight, Kendra, MyKNichelle. And then we're going back to the open mic list tonight. I've got Nemo, Triple P, Shaki G, Robert F, Stephen Blaine, Greg Michaels, and a young OG. So don't go anywhere because the whole open mic is lit tonight. Are you ready, Christopher?
Yes, I am. Okay. So I was at a workshop Ray Jane did the other day, so I'm going to read these poems I did from there. You thought your body was my kryptonite, that your smile would turn my brain to mush, and the way you kept flaunting your hip towards me would be your first step in world domination of my feelings. You thought you had another sucker in the bag, but you did not factor that I have dealt with your type before. Just because you look like sugar and spice doesn't mean you're all nice. My sidekick smelled your fakeness a mile away and warned me of your power I didn't take notice before. So flaunt your Kryptonian somewhere else. It doesn't work on me anymore. And I think I'll do... See, that was a short one, so I probably still have time. This one is called north of Wonderland. There is no path back to the rabbit hole. Strange characters are useless too. They are only there to confuse you, not help you out or find your way out. Bright lights, bring lights with you on this journey, because it will only get darker from here. You took too long in the tea party of your imagination, listening to the mad and the insane. One direction will open your eyes, the other will lead you towards ignorance. What is north of Wonderland? Do you dare to find out? And Marissa, do I have time for one more?
Yeah, you could do it.
Okay. So this one, sticking with the Wonderland theme, because that's what my current manuscript is on. It's called The Mad Hatter's Bar. One glass, one shot, one tap will eventually get you mad as a hatter. Up is down and down is up. So leave all logical thinking by the door. Screw all egg-headed intellectuals. Did you hear the latest gossip from the Queen? To be blunt honest, do we really care? It's your choice not to guzzle down or take a shot of beer. But then you'd realize that we're all mad here. That's all I got for my piece. Thank you.
Let's go. We're all mad here. Absolutely. Oh my God. You know what we should do this Halloween? Instead of doing Rocky Horror Poetry Show, we should do Alice in Poetry Land. That would be so much fun. And we could all be different. I want to see what Greg Michaels dresses up as. That would be, he could be the Mad Hatter. So let's do that. Christopher, remind me this year, instead of doing Rocky Horror Poetry Show, let's do Alice in Poetry Land. I think that would be hella
That'd be
fun.
awesome.
I have a lot of hats.
Yes. Yes, you need, and then you can write another urban legend about Poetry Land. All right, let's go. All right, thank you so much, Christopher Moore. If you've not gone to a show, please do so. It's amazing. More poetry with Christopher Moore, the first and third.
No, that's Nick. That's
second and fourth Wednesday.
Yeah,
of the
second and
month.
fourth Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern.
I got it. My brain is still brain fog.
I do have to say though, I accidentally overbooked.
That's okay. Shit happens.
Well, no. Here's the thing. UCP told me that he'd be away, and he didn't know about whether he'd have Wi-Fi. So because he told me that he didn't know that I would have Wi-Fi or not, I booked someone like as an emergency. Yeah. And now I have 2 features.
Oh my God. I've been doing double features for years. You'll be fine. I promise. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Now I have 2 features.
But that's extra. It's just extra. And Greg is amazing. And we just love Greg. So
he is. That's why I wanted him, because his poems are amazing.
I didn't quite say I would not have Wi-Fi, but that's okay.
No, but you're still booked.
It's working.
Just a double feature now.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
You're booked. It's just it's extra love. Think about it. Like, this is why I always say 3-on-1 or 2-on-2. It's like better. It's like extra love, right? All right.
I'm not thinking that way, but
for all of you who have not had group sex, please go try it. All right. On to the next. Here we go. We're gonna watch. I saw Dwayne wake up. That guy. Oh, he's not on the list to read today. I'm super underwhelmed about that. All right. Wait, hold on. Here comes Umesh. All right. Good thing we're not talking about sex anymore. All right. I'm going to welcome up MyKNichelle. She's amazing. She's one of my co-host sisters at Ain't Right Tribe, and she leads After Dark. Ain't Right Tribe After Dark. She's phenomenal in every fucking way possible, and she's also in the Touching Tongues women's erotic anthology, so I'm very honored to have been able to publish her at least a little bit. And she has a brand new debut book out, so you've got to get a hold of that. I'm going to go ahead and read you her bio. Kendra, make sure to put your links, your cash links in the chat so that we can go ahead and announce that for folks who might be watching this after the fact, who may be able to send you something or get your book as well. All right. MyKNichelle resides in Greenville, South Carolina. As a naturally shy person, she met Marissa Prada and it all went to hell. Just kidding. Writing has always been an important part of her life as it allows her an outlet of expression. Her debut book, Peace, P-E-A-C-E, is of Me, is available on Amazon, and her single, Brother May I, is available on all streaming platforms. In addition to being an author, Kendra hosts Ain't Right Tribe After Dark open mic and also coordinates and hosts live shows. Please follow her on Instagram, M-Y, the letter K, Nichelle, Nichelle. Y'all unmute your mics, please. Give a warm welcome to our second featured poet tonight, MyKNichelle. Woo!
I'm muted. I was talking to myself. Okay. So good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Prada and Word is Right, for allowing me to be on your platform this evening. I am definitely excited to be here. So I'll go ahead and get started. As Prada said, I do have a new book. It is called Peace is of Me. Anyone who is interested in purchasing that, I do have it for $10 right now. So anyone who's in this group, if you would like to get a copy of it, just hit me up. It's $10 and it's like $3.50 for shipping. So just feel free to reach out to me and I will definitely send you an autographed copy. It is also available, of course, on Amazon. So you can look it up there as well if you'd rather get it from there. So I will go ahead and start. I am of I am, delicately crafted, intimately known, unconditionally loved. My presence is heaven. My aura is peace, and my spirit is endless. My words are infinitely passed as seeds through generations, producing everlasting life. Floating upon clouds, I dance as an ocean's wave to the beat of God's heart. I pray the words that I pen will fill your body, bless your soul, and touch your spirit. I hope that God's light shines upon me and leaves a glow of unconditional love upon you. So my first piece I want to share tonight is a new piece. So I'm kind of sharing just a few new things, but I wrote it just recently, and it's a piece about poetry. So I will share that piece first. My poetry receives unspeakable words, stacks unbearable weight as choreographed dance for ears to watch. Pulled up from the earth, connected to heaven's gates, seduction to be saved, to be worthy of wanting, memorialize me in ink's reluctant flow, a foreign language interpreted as native tongue, divorced from fear's grip, solidifying liquid's property. This is where secrets share joy and pain, where cast thoughts are slain, and lies place lose power's gain. Ice queens enjoy no passion, freeze in movements fraction before letting go. The sound of breaking focuses dreams into locked diaries, waiting to be heard solo. And that is that piece. Am I glitching for y'all?
So Kendra, yeah, I was just about to, oh, there we go. Oh my God, you're back. Perfect.
What happened?
It was too hot. The internet started to shut down.
What's
You're
going
good now.
on there? Okay, all right. So this next piece is a piece about Black love. So Black love matters. It be like moving up to deluxe apartments in the sky. Believes like if I ruled the world, it'd be resilient like good times. Dreaming like a different world, moving like a soul train, smooth as Coltrane. It'd be discreet like the Jet swimsuit model page. It'd be sexy like the Jet swimsuit model page. Black be big like ebony, corny, quirky, and rich like Fresh Prince. We love like Jones, dance like Crush, invent like Wakanda, taste like soul food, dress like Sunday. Black love be intimate like sexual healing, crying like purple rain, stinging like Ali, singing like Whitney. We song like a bird, swag like Obama, exhale in waiting's grace, poetically justice. We speak like Martin, like Maya. We study like Malcolm, stand like Mandela, matter like family, like good times, like Black lives. Black be beauty, yet thought as beast. Black be stolen for America's feast. Black be crowned royal hanging in trees. Black be prayer, knocked on broken knees. Black be whipped to white meat. Black hair be cushion for seat. Yet Black still be love, and Black love, it still matters. So just in kind of honor of Black History Month, I wanted to share one other little piece, or one other piece kind of about my my plights when I go through security at the airport, and I have braids, which you see I have braids right now, so I haven't had to go to the airport this time, but that's kind of how where I started this from anyway. Whenever I have braids and I go through security at the airport, I get pulled to the side for a pat down. And although I know I have nothing, my security check checks me, and all of a sudden I become insecure. Insecurities sometimes get the best of me, overthink me straight to anxiety, steal my breath, curse my thoughts, turn me into a voodoo doll, poking and prodding and bending and sticking and chanting and pricking, needles in my own back. Feeling like life itself is on attack, like abuse me is attached as a sign on my back, like I don't trust myself, like I can't stand as me, myself, and I. Then I remember I was carefully knit together. Fear tries to pin me asunder, drown me under the weight of animosity. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I see insecurity will not be the death of me. God's love holds me in the wrap of my own hands, counting hair strands upon my head, reminding me I am potential walking in purpose. I wear a halo, smile through scars so you won't know, but know, just as day and midnight is sure to come, my coming is always orgasmic. So watch as I shake out the insecure of insecurity and remind myself that although it may get a piece of the best of me, some days it will not be the end of the peace within me. That's that piece. Okay, so I'm going to share a piece out of the book. And it is kind of a piece to just, honoring love. This piece is called Love's Breath. I think somebody came off of mute.
Do you have any like peanut butter and jelly maybe? Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm going to go ahead and go.
I'm trying to mute them for whatever reason. It's not letting me mute them. So hang on. Namaya, can you mute your mic real quick, please? So I don't have to mute all. Let's see. For whatever reason. All right, let me do a mute all.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you now.
Okay. All right. So this piece is called Love's Breath. I pray eternal echoes of love pump through your veins as your heart's blood forevermore. I pray kisses of forever glide across your tongue and endure on your lips eternally. I speak spoken actions matching spoken words every day you awake under sky's horizon. I speak a come true to your dreams, dream purposed in glory's planting of perpetual seeds. I speak a blooming of your seed in time's time. I give priceless life moments lived within each savored second, tasting each delicious breath breathed before resting upon a dove's wings. I give wildly danced dances in refreshing rains on summer days lasting into the embrace of midnight. I love you as bright as each named star shines in the span of the sky. I love you whole as if you have never been broken. I speak you whole through words spoken. I see you. I see you as creation's thought. I feel you in spirit through the silence of your voice. I see you as God imaged in perfect form. See your power as a perfect storm, thundering as a tsunami above the whisper of your fears, lightening the atmosphere with strikes of your voice, wending life to my soul, blessing holy grounds with your living words. I see you bursting through ground, rooting ancestors' grounds, standing solid on any ground. I see you, I honor you, I respect you. I love you indefinitely with each breath that I have left. I love you, the breath that I have left. That is a piece out of the book. I'm so bad, y'all. I don't title a lot of my poems, so I just kind of have to flow. This is the next one. Dance me on your flame. Ember sparks upon brazen flesh, light the cold of my soul. Cry me in the burn of warm streams and the cracking of invulnerable screams. Hide me as shame. Tiptoe me in the land of unseen. Beauty left alone to deflect, lights lit by an unreachable hand, flickering in a flame above me. Maneuvering thoughts perturb me. Maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe I'm not prize and portion enough to fulfill. Maybe I should just be still. Silence the sigh of my will. Be unquilled. Remain faithfully forbidden, hidden in the flicker of fire and the fray of erupted skies, snuffed by wonders why. Catch caution in the wind, protect myself again from the burn of love singed. And as Prada mentioned, I am in her book, the anthology Touching Tongues. So if you haven't gotten a copy of that yet, yeah, contact Prada and get you a copy of it. I'm so honored to be placed in here. I just kind of started writing erotic poetry like more recently. So this piece I'm going to share is the piece that is in actually in the book. So just kind of wanted to share that, and then I'll just have one more piece. And this piece is titled Caught. I wanted to feel without feeling. Wanted to be caught up only when wrapped in the throes of pleasure's screams. Wanted only my mouth to know the power of your name during the lust of our intermingling. Only wanted to allow you to sink into the intricacies of my hidden ecstasies and to experience the immersion of your tongue and your cock deep within my holy waters. I just wanted to fuck and be fucked without worrying about feeling fucked. For my pussy to be at peace, resting after every ounce of your cum's release. To be the best fucking friends. but somewhere, somehow I got lost in your acquaintance and found in glances of your eyes looking and locking with mine in the midst of our bodies finding, or in the mirror when you are behind me. My soul must have been shaken in the dance of your hips, felt in the taste of passion from your kiss, gripped by the sound of your voice going deeper and deeper. With every penetration, you intimately stroked the cosmos within the black hole of my universe. Our bodies have learned each other's way, longed for each other's touch. I did not want to face being insecure. Only wanted to secure your hips and the wrap of my legs embrace. To only need the squeeze of my thighs around your head while quenching your thirst. While drenching the beard hanging from your face. I only want you in my space when it was time for my face to face your pleaser. To please the pleasure of my fiend, to feed from the flow of your nature. I wanted you to just be my toy, to be my boy, to skip any reason that I would have to be coy. So how did you get here? What spell was used to spark a doubt in my mind to make me consider you a type of interest to find? Did you shoot your shot, sending semen through my veins, reviving my heart, injecting your name into my thoughts? How did I get you out of my thoughts? Or is this the gift for the choice I bought? Are you the truth from which I have fought? Am I open? Are we open? Does that even matter if I have already been caught? That is that piece. And then I will finish.
Go! That's damn sexy. I just got to say, y'all paying attention. Let's go.
Thank you. Thank you.
I had no idea that you can stroke the cosmos. I had no idea.
The cosmos, yes, that line right there, right? Thank you. But yeah, that is in Touching Tongues, y'all. So if you don't have your copy, get your copy. It's a lot of amazing poets in there. And then I will finish up with the last piece that's in my book. Piece is of me. I stand before you wholly broken, fractioned unequivocally, pieced together mosaically. God paints pretty pictures, each piece positioned imperfectly. God makes no mistakes, but I do. I have broken perfection perfectly, purpose to frame my mistakes for all to see me hanging breathless. I drop upon my knees, pray breath back into me. Kendra walks, swings the heights of trees, flies endless skies, soars into a smile. Vision sees differently up high, pieces brokenness back into a big picture. I am not afraid, locked and loaded with unconditional love in me, for me. I am worthy of being whole for all to see. That peace is of me.
Damn it. Let's go, y'all. Unmute your mics. Give it up for our second feature reader tonight, MyKNichelle.
Great job. Really good pieces.
Thank you.
You know what? I wrote a line because of what you just said. So I'm going to start the next poem I write. It starts out, I'm renaming my pussy Cosmo. So you can stroke me like God intended.
Oh,
and I'm gonna write
yes.
this for you, Kendra. Not for you, but for you. Because of you. Like I'm gonna thank you. Yes.
I love it. I love it. And you can follow me if anyone who's not. If you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram at MyKNichelle. It's like right outside of my name. So Kendra, MyKNichelle. And yeah, I appreciate you all. Thank you, Prada. Prada always, I give her props for encouraging me to be open and free in my writing. So thank you for always doing that. And thank you for your encouragement always. So I
And I'm
appreciate it.
so glad you found the avenue to get your book out, because like I seriously 3 years ago, I doubt so many people would have thought that they would have had a book, and now they all have books, whether it's through me or not. It's an incredible thing. So please, please, please support the poets, support the arts, support what they're doing. If we were in a brewery or cafe, we'd have the hat going around. You know, there's 25 fucking people in the room. Let's go. If everyone who's here right now just tipped MyKNichelle $3, that is a huge reward for the author, for the poet, for the spoken word artist, and their featured tonight. Buy her a gallon of gas. Buy her a cup of coffee. Just don't do nothing, right? Her Cash App is MY, the letter K 015. If you do not have Cash App, you have PayPal, Venmo, something else, please let us know. You can send us that. We will send that to her. We don't take a cut of that or anything. We want to make sure these feature artists get whatever comes their way. So please, please, just don't do nothing. And if you're thinking, well, holy shit, MyKNichelle just landed that whole thing and there's no way I'm tipping her $3, that makes me fucking cheap, you're fucking wrong. Because if everyone who actually sent her the money did that, it'd be a lot different for her right now. And if you don't want to send her $3, then go buy her $10 book on Amazon. Or no, scratch that. Rewind. Buy her $10 book from her so she actually makes fucking money. If you go on Amazon, she's gonna make not as much. So please, at least just get the book from her. She'll send it to you. Let's go. The Cash App is MyK015. If you're feeling generous this evening, I don't know why my video is deciding to be all choppy all of a sudden. But anything else, Kendra, you'd like to plug before we move on to the open mic list?
You can definitely catch me also on Instagram on Ain't Right Tribe, which was Prada's mentioned a couple of times. On every first, third, and fifth Thursday, I do ART After Dark. It starts at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and usually in and out. I try to be in and out in a little bit over an hour. So yeah, just come in. Feel free to share. And yeah, I just want to thank you all for listening to me this evening. I appreciate you. Thank you again, Prada.
Thank you so much, MyKNichelle. And if you're not sure about erotica, just write about what brings you pleasure, right? What brings you pleasure? Is it a smell? I mean, I wrote a whole poem about just a pint of Cheesecake Factory salted caramel ice cream. Whatever it is that does it for you. Okay, it doesn't have to be kinky and explicit, but it can just be about what brings you pleasure. All right, we're gonna go back to the open mic list tonight. This is an incredible open mic list. Don't even think about going anywhere, because the poets who are here have been features or are gonna be features. So let's go. We got Ed Poetastic, Nemo Soom, Triple P, Shocky G, Robert F, Stephen Blaine is here from New York City. Like, y'all haven't got his Spotify, you gotta download his Spotify. We got Greg Michaels, the young OG, and Unmesh Mohitgar just got here from India. So we're super excited to have Unmesh here. Ed Poetastic, let's see if he's around. Ed, are you ready? Hi.
One more tablespoon.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hang
how
on
are
one
you?
sec, because we wind up getting people unmuting for random things. Y'all make sure, please, that you have your mics muted during the performances, and we'll keep this moving smoothly. If I gotta address it individually, you won't be in here, which sucks for you. So please pay attention to that. All right, Ed Poetastic, go ahead, my friend. And if you don't know Eddie, we love him. He is my co-host with the mostest at Moist Mondays, which I'm super excited about. And also he is our guru for the Poetry in a Movie night, the first Saturday night of the month. Oh, crap. I guess I better get to picking the thing for March, right? Because that's next weekend. Oh my God. All right, let's go. Poetastic.
Sweet. Thank you for making me feel so fantastic. And thank you for making me feel so enthusiastic. Oh, your words are so bombastic. Hello, everyone. My name is Ed Potasker and I'm feeling fantastic. Please get in time to enjoy my rhyme off with Sublime. I got two pieces, so you know I'm gonna rhyme. My first piece, well, Black History is almost over, so I have a Black History piece to say least. This is called I Have a Dream. I have a dream we can love each other. I have a dream we can respect each other. I have a dream we can understand each other. I have a dream we can support each other. I have a dream we can educate each other. I have a dream we can cherish each other. I have a dream we can guide each other. I have a dream we can inspire each other. I have a dream we can hold each other. I have a dream we can empower each other. I have a dream we can shelter each other. I have a dream we can feed each other. I have a dream we can protect each other. I have a dream we can strengthen each other. I have a dream we can heal each other. I have a dream we can nurture each other. I have a dream we can radiate each other. I have a dream we can lift up each other. I have a dream we can celebrate each other. I have a dream we can prosper with each other. I have a dream we can free each other. I have a dream we can live in harmony with each other. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. Thank you. Like you said, I'm the co-host of Moist Mondays, so why not with some spicy, enticing, and feisty wordplay? Okay, this is called Seductive Cherry Blossom. Pleasurable touches slowly awaken your senses. The senses that awaken your passion within. The senses slowly lower our defenses. Your song slowly transcends over and over again. I'm enticed to your pink petals to slowly unfold and reach out to me. It felt juicy and moist to my bare touch. The blossom sprouts high, loose, and free. I'm prepared to rush while time slowly hush. Let me touch you lovingly. Let my fingers waltz around your flesh, fingers touching every aspect of texture cunningly, slowly waltzing around your feet, legs, ass, stomach, and chest. I kiss you again, a naked kiss burning and deep, inhaling the flames from inside your skin, touches wrestling until your legs get weak, feeling the embers carelessly transcend. I pick you up, holding on to you like you were made from fragile glass. Slowly, you make me your stump while I feel your curvy lumps, gliding to the melody of the breezing grass. Let me put you to bed. Let our bodies meet and greet. Let our minds get lost in pink mist. Let our bodies melt in the darkened heat. Let's be in sexual bliss by a stimulating kiss. Let my silky sheets let the silky sheets hide us away. Let them teleport to a new stage of ecstasy. Let us gleefully play away beneath the moon's ray. Let our bodies play to test our intensity. Let me hear your melody. I want to hear your joyful sighs. I want to hear your body in complete harmony. I want to hear your passionate cries. Let me enter you. I want to feel you slowly, fully, and absolutely. I want us to howl at the milky moon. I want to rise smoothly and loosely inside my beauty. Let me ride your pink river. I want to drink the shivers flowing through our current. I want to ride until the tides go timber. Let me feed my raging serpent. Let us feel the release. I want to feel Joseph a billion ants. Let all the vigority, energy increase. Let us embrace the erotic chant. Let our heartbeats become one. Let the stars overflow inside our veins. Let make a huge midnight sun. Let's spread the eternal rain inside this seductive domain. The sunlight spread across the floor, bed full of water and sand, sleeping core snoozing for more. Our body exhausted, but minds off to dreamland. Thank you.
Let's go. Let's go at Potastic. Oh my God. Always makes everyone feel so fantastic. I'm loving it. Except, you know what? I've been noticing that there's an alter ego in there somewhere that's like super fiery, but in like the Justice League, you know, like super like serious part of you. So we got to find you the serious name for your alter ego. Yeah, because when I think poetastic, I think happy. And then when I get a serious message and I'm like, ah! So we need to name the serious side of you. So we're prepared. Yeah, that would be amazing. All right. Next, we got Nemo Soom, who I'm so excited. Nemo is featuring with Rich Boucher at the end of March. Oh, damn.
Right, yeah.
Okay, the end of March, the last Saturday of March. I thought so. Yes. And I'm so excited that they're here. Nemo also is an incredible host at Gorilla Poets, who is our sister network. If you have not gone to Gorilla Poets, please do so. A bunch of incredible workshops and hosts over there. We got Nemo and then Triple P. You are on deck, not Dick Deck.
Thank you, Marissa. And thank you, everyone. It's been an incredible evening of amazing poetry. Gifted and Kendra, huge fan. I have a micro triptych, which is 3 thematically connected micropoems. Here we go. Maybe it's the quiet I can't handle. When the storm has passed, that's when I'm diving into the ditch and covering my head. When the car comes to a screeching halt, only then do I put up my hands to protect a face that's already cut to shreds. Maybe it's the peace I can't handle. When the great guns are silent and I'm standing in the quiet and there's no more noise to drown out the scratching that's coming from inside. There's no more cacophony to muffle the cries. Everyone's fine, but I'm curled in a whimpering ball, and I find myself praying that the fighting starts again. Do you ever have a day where you don't want to be awake, but staying in bed means more nightmares? Do you ever get up to find depression waiting in the hallway in all her splendor? Do you ever feel like you're trapped in a glass box and you can't touch anything? Everything is separated from you by a cool, lifeless pain. Do you ever get to the point where you haven't eaten because that would require making a decision, and that's too much to ask right now? Do you ever believe that everyone is upset and disappointed in you? You've used up the last of your friends' goodwill and support, and now you truly are alone. Do you ever sense that your messages aren't getting through, your words wasted, sent into the empty? Do you ever feel sad, and the only reason is that your body's biochemistry has decided to fuck with you today? Yeah, so do I. Someone's going to die today. Someone's going to get shot right in the face today. Someone's going to fall today, going to think, so this is what it's like while they go. Someone's going to pull the plug today, going to swallow hard and call it off. Someone's going to leave a note today, going to try to explain why they gave up but fail. Someone's going to lose someone today, going to want to rip the molten heart from their heaving chest. Someone's going to get sick today, going to have to figure out what to do with the little time they have left. Someone's getting blown up today, going to be vaporized by something nobody's flying and a bomb nobody saw coming. Someone's going to get saved today, going to feel the strength of the arm that pulls them away from danger, going to cry at being worth saving. Someone's going to get born today. Someone's going to fall in love today. Someone's going to rise today, going to stand back up, despite the pain, despite the doubt, despite having every reason to stay down. Thank you.
Oh my God, you guys unmute your mics. Give it up for Nemo Soom, please.
Amazing as always, Nemo. Gosh.
Very cool, my friend.
Fantastic.
Very
It's
cool.
great.
Very cool.
Nemo leads
Thank you.
incredible workshops at Gorilla Poets, and he's featuring right here at the end of April, the last Saturday of March. I forget we're not in March yet. We will be in a few days. The last Saturday of March, he and Rich Boucher will be here double featuring. And I shit you not, I take more of Nemo's lines and develop poems from them. So please, please, please come back. I hope maybe he comes to Word is Right and does a show here. Maybe we'll see. That would be amazing if he came. We have some spots open. Came to do a show even once a month. We would take it. We'll take it. Everyone loves Nemo, so we'll take it. As far as perhaps collaborating with Gorilla Poets would be amazing. But yes, please. And in fact, y'all remember, drop your links in the chat, follow each other, please do so. For those who might be watching this back, if there's a poet you want to get in touch with, just message us. We'll be glad to put you in touch with them. All right, next up we got Triple P. Triple P, for those who don't fucking know. And I apologize because I'm still very sick. Is pretty provocative poet. I call him P3 because I think it sounds a little smarter. And no one else says P3 but me. So that's awesome. And he's amazing, by the way. Shit. I should have got your book. He has an incredible book out, which I have. It's amazing. And then we got Shocky G and then Robert F.
Okay. Thank you for that wonderful intro. This piece I'm going to do is called Reflections. Who are you? That man in the mirror who lies. That man in the mirror terrified of the sky. So scared to fly that he cuts off his own wings of pride. Who are you? Too scared to live, yet too scared to die. The one who could self-heal, but is too scared to try, because then he'd have to look at himself in the eye and say, grow up. Own up to your mistakes. Forgive if you want to be forgiven. See, faith is also believing people can change. Believing there's sunshine after the rain, love after pain, redemption after shame, freedom after chains. Who are you? To argue with God over your physical fitness, low self-esteem, sickness, avoiding the truth that you were made in God's image. So that means you are beautiful. Yes, a man can be more than muscles and eye candy fancy. We want to marry a woman who's fine and has a loving mind, but won't take the time to work out our soul. We hate losing a good woman, but seem to love losing control. Who are you? Child of the hood, adult of the concept I could and I should, the one so heavenly minded that I'm no earthly good. Who are you? In the grand scheme of things, do you really matter? Can you catch a falling star out of the sky? Would you save a baby from a burning building if it meant you in turn had to die? Who are you? Do you ever wonder if your vision has been tainted, or if the true picture of you was ever painted? Would it be colors smeared across a broken canvas of lost art? Or maybe, just maybe, you're torn apart from the thought of separation. Well, wherever you are, whoever you are, it is likely that this man in the mirror we see has been exactly like me. And that's that piece.
Oh my God, the chat is blowing up. Oh, Triple P, you guys
so
unmute your mics,
powerful.
give it up for Pretty Provocative Poets.
Yes, that was so powerful.
Ooh.
Great job.
Really, really good.
Well, thank you, guys.
Yes, yes, all of it, all the above. Yes. Triple P, what you got coming up? Where can people find you and get your book?
Yes, so I am the Pretty Provocative Poet on everything. I do have some books on Amazon. You can get it off there. You can hit me up if you want a signed copy. I also have 2 albums on all digital platforms if you want to hear audio versions of my poetry. And yeah, and I'm working on my final book. That's going to be it. I'm going to focus from now on performing and just getting better with the spoken word. So this is going to be the last book that I write, or at least the last one I have planned to write. And it is over 200 poems in it. So it's a pretty hefty book, but yeah, that's all I got going on.
Awesome. It's not the last book you put out. Let's just like clear that shit right up, right? But it's his incredible inaugural book. Please get it. Yeah. There are a lot of men who I meet in this industry, but Pretty Provocative Poet is he's not like, and I think anyone who's met him or knows him will agree he's not like anyone else. You need to support him, please. We really love you. P3! Let's go. All right, next up we got Shaki G, followed by Robert F. Stephen Blaine is here from New York City. Did I already say that? I know I already said that. I'm just messing with you. Get him on Spotify. I'm gonna mess with him when he comes up. Only mildly, not moderately. Greg Michaels, a young OG, and Unmeshable Hitgar is here from India. So good morning, Unmesh. You sir are wrapping up our show. So let's go. Shaki G. Shaki has a show, 2 shows here at The Word Is Right. Second Friday of the month, and also the first Sunday, Out Loud Podcast Live. If anyone is LGBTQ community or ally and you'd like to be on the podcast, please reach out to Shaki and she'll figure out where to put you. I can't. This is not how you can help. How you can help. There we go. Shaki G, are you ready?
Yep. All right. I have 2 pieces. You guys probably heard them before, but all right. They tell me us Black girls are supposed to know magic. Lately, I've been trying to find out how to make myself disappear. I stood in the mirror screaming abracadabra, 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 and I'm still here. Maybe it's because I haven't mastered my mother tongue, so it doesn't sound like the right incantation. You think someone with this much melanin could just blend into the darkness around them. But somehow, I still find a way to shine. They asked me to show them a trick. Watch how I pretend I'm fine. How I make a frown into a smile. But my biggest trick is trying to saw this woman in half. And I haven't mastered that yet. But I can swallow swords and breathe fire at least once if you ignore the blood. And you're so good at that. They keep marveling at my strong, but damn it, I feel weak. Every day I feel like I'm fading out. Abracadabra, I am crumbling into nothing. Abracadabra, and no one hears me crying for help. Abracadabra. Is it still a magic trick if you disappear and no one notices? Or do they just tell us it's magic so they can pretend we don't exist? All right, and the second one. Listen, I've had too many women sell me a dream with their eyes open. I can't sleep anyway. I have emptied out my piggy bank heart for nothing, searching around for coupons as if saving something would make me feel alive again. Somewhere under this kaleidoscope moonlight, I've been trying to bury something other than myself. But depression doesn't work that way. I know. So I stopped digging. I'm afraid to find bones that look too much like the skeletons in my closet, y'all. I'm haunted by the idea of heartbreak. I got lonely ghosts passing through these walls that feel like prison bars. I'm just tallying the number of days till I find freedom. You told me once, no matter where we were, if we looked at the moon, we could share a moment. But I've learned that the further south you go, the view is upside down. And I've been seeing stranger things in my upside down. And up till now, if you asked me what love looked like, I would have said she was 5'2" and beautiful. at least through rose-colored glasses and whiskey goggles. I'm not even sure I'd notice if she walked right past me. These days, I look at my feet when I'm walking anyway. I'm not trying to fall again. But that's something you'll never understand, I guess. So this is just another broken-hearted rant from the mouth of a broken-hearted woman.
Damn, let's go. Let's go. Y'all unmute your mics. Give it up for Shocky G.
That was very
Ooh, love
powerful.
those
I really
pieces,
like that.
Shocky. Gosh, love both
Oh
of
man.
that last one's a heart wrencher.
Stranger Things in my upside down. For those who are not a fan of Stranger Things, you got to watch it on Netflix. And I'm not just saying it because they filmed here in Albuquerque. Yes, they filmed here in Albuquerque, and the skating rink that they filmed in is right across the bridge from a house. And I'm not saying a New York bridge. I mean, it's literally like within walking distance of my house. And the skate park is like a mile west. It's very close. Where they filmed here in Albuquerque. So watch Stranger Things on Netflix if you've not had a chance. Let's go. Shocky G. She does so many things here for The Word is Right. She also does our monthly newsletter. If you're interested in getting the newsletter each month, send us your email address. We'll add you to the newsletter and let everyone be able to send you the links and stuff. Shocky, what you got? Well, I know we haven't technically announced stuff, but what you got? Do you have anything coming up do you want to announce?
Well, tomorrow I'm stealing Chanson's workshop, Hear Me Coo. So if anybody wants to join, that's tomorrow at 5 p.m. It's a haiku writing workshop, so we'll do that. And I also have a paid workshop coming up in March, $10. Reach out to me, or you can go on my website and get a ticket. Just come write with me. And yeah.
Let's go. If these poets are offering a ticketed workshop, go and do it. At $10, it's like 2 cups of coffee at Starbucks. But you're investing in yourself, investing in your brain. Feed your brain. Go to Shocky's workshop, please. Make sure, Shocky, that I have the flyers for that so I can post on Instagram and all that good stuff. All right, up next we got Robert F., who I'm super excited about because Robert F. is also in American Graveyard Calls to End Gun Violence that is dropping this spring. We have when we started the show tonight, we had the book launch flyer for that. So please come and hang out. Followed by Stephen Blaine, Greg Michaels, the Young OG, and Unmesh Mohikar. It looks like you're going to be finishing us off tonight. You ready, Robert?
Good evening. I'm Robert Fleming, a writer and graphic artist from Delaware. And I just started making some new graphic art submissions for publication this year, and I'm going to share one which was made to a magazine called Autoliths, and I'm going to read what the publisher says autoliths mean. Any of the granules of calcium carbonate in the inner ear of vertebrates. Movements of otoliths caused by a change in position of the animal stimulate sensory hair cells. So I chose to submit graphic arts about the body. I'm going to share what I chose. The first one is I have a graphic art about cancer. Cancer is abnormal cells dividing rapidly without control. And then my accompanying piece is about the cure for cancer. Just pull that up. Here we go. It's coming. So this is my accompanying graphic art about chemotherapy. And the main concept I tried to show visually is that chemotherapy stops cancer cells from splitting and dividing. And that's the key thing chemo does. And then I'll share one more about the human body. This is called Invisible and Visible Neighbors. The lonely are lovely. The lovely are lonely. Humans are lonely, covered with 39 trillion microbes. On Earth, with 7.8 billion humans. With their maker, humans are lovely. The lovely are lonely. The lonely are lovely. Thank you. And I wanted to share, as Melissa shared, I'm proud to be a part of the upcoming Red or Green publication, American Graveyard. And I will have 2 of my graphic arts in the art book. And then my following publications will be in April with Cajun Mutt Press, and in May with Four Feathers Press. And greetings from California. Greetings from Delaware.
I was about to say, wait, you're in California? Let's go. Oh my goodness. That would have made me I would have been like from one side of the country to the other. Yes, let's go. All right, so Kendra, so yes, your friend had requested to come in, and I tried to bring him in a few times, but for whatever reason he wasn't able to join. But I did see his name pop up a couple times on the list to let in, and yes, I did click accept each time. 2, maybe 3 times I saw he was trying to get in, and I did try to bring him in. Whether he was able to connect or not, I'm not sure. But yes, I did try to bring him in. All right, but you know what's great about this is that it's we're going live on Facebook, so you can take the live video and you can share it to anyone. They don't need to have a Facebook page. You could just share the link and they can watch this whole video back. So if you have someone who was not able to get in tonight, please just go to the Facebook page. You can either download the video and share it, or you can share the link to someone, and anyone who's online. They do not need a Facebook page, and they can get in here. All right, back to the open mic list. I flipped my book because I was still taking notes on everything. Let's go. Stephen Blaine is here, and you know what? The word is Stephen Blaine will be here in the Rocky Mountain Range this summer. So
right.
he is coming to conquer the Rockies.
I got a gig.
Which is so amazing. We have poets in Denver and Colorado Springs also.
Wow.
So if you want to, okay, like,
We
all right,
should get together.
Here's my suggestion. You take the week off, because you've trained replacements, so this is fine. The Friday nights, so they'll be fine without you, but it's not the same without you, clearly. But so do your stuff in Boulder, and then do Denver, and then do Colorado Springs, and then come down here to Santa Fe and Albuquerque.
Wow. That's
we can totally set stuff up. We know poets all along the corridor. But if not, that's cool. I will drive. If it's 12 hours or less, I will drive to see Stephen Blaine play. And Denver is only 12. Boulder's 12. Denver's only 6. Boulder's a little more, but that's fine. It's not a big deal.
We call that a schlep. I don't know. It's a
No,
schlep.
schlepping was what I did in Manhattan with all of my bags for the New York City Poetry Festival. I schlepped
You
all
were-
the bags.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm
Yeah.
here to tell you, she was a schlepper, for sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
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 I
I'm here
don't
to tell you.
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do it this year because they have it in July. July is a little hotter, and I was sweating in September there because I live at 6,000 feet, where it's not so much moisture.
You got to drink a lot of water. That's what's the
I drink
secret.
a lot. No, I was
Gotta
at sea level. You got to drink water when you come up here. The
That's
air
what I
is
mean.
thin up
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But anyways, when you come to Colorado, I will totally drive up to see you. It's not
I'll
a
let
big
you
deal.
know. We'll see what kind of gigs I can book. It's kinda
Yeah,
fun.
and if you want gigs in Denver, Colorado Springs, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, like we can keep going south, down El Paso, Texas. Oh my God, it's not that far. I'll drive you. I drive you down to El Paso, Texas. You never knew.
All right, we'll talk. We don't want to take up everybody's time.
All right, you
Let's
guys,
talk.
please follow him on Spotify, Stephen Blaine, followed by Greg
Please follow
Michaels.
me. I have a new album coming out March 15th, and it's very reasonably priced. You can have it for free on Spotify, so it's incredible. This is not on the new album. This is something I've been working on I for a week or two, and let's see how it goes. It's called "Lying in Your Arms Tonight." Drive, drive, drive down the mountainside. Headlights bright cut through the night on this southward bound ride. Don't whisper a peep. Everyone's asleep. The bus drones on its highway song, got its schedule to keep. And I'll be lying in your arms tonight, lying in your arms tonight. Nothing in this world could feel so right as lying in your arms tonight. This lonely broken boy from the hoi polloi tried to be the bourgeoisie, but did him a deuce in Des Moines. Now I'm coming home, I'll try hard to atone. I love you still, I always will. I'm sad you've been alone, but I'll be lying in your arms tonight, lying in your arms tonight. Nothing in this world could feel so right as lying in your arms tonight. Oh, I'll be lying in your arms tonight, lying in your arms tonight. Nothing in this world could be so right as lying in your arms tonight.
Oh man, you guys unmute your mics, please. Give it up for Stephen Blaine, please.
Yeah. What a treat to hear you.
So soothing.
Beautiful.
So very
Yes, oh my
soothing.
God, yes.
That might be my favorite one.
You like that one?
I do. I like it.
I wrote it down on my paper tonight. My paper, this is just from tonight, right? I keep notes and I wrote it down, lying in your arms tonight. I'm gonna write something to that.
Isn't that interesting? Because that's the simplest line, but it's such a deep line. You know, there's just 5 words. It's amazing how powerful that is. You know?
I miss that. And this week I've not felt good. I've been very sick. And I wish I could have had someone to just hold me or hug me. So yeah, I love that piece, lying in your arms tonight. I don't know. I miss that. I miss that a lot. So yeah, write that as a prompt, you guys, lying in your arms tonight. Yeah, I love that. And I love being the hamster for your work, or the guinea pig or whatever.
Thank you.
I love it. Please do that poem, do that song. It's probably going to be one of my favorite Stephen Blaine songs.
Thank you. Thanks, Marissa. Thanks for being my friend.
No, thank you for being my friend. I'm humbled in your presence all the time. It's a constant reminder that I need to do more, and there's so many people who just they're just sensational, incredible, and we can't find them all, we can't promote them all, but you know what, we sure as hell can do a great job at promoting the ones who are here. So yeah, thank you, Stephen, for reminding me that someone is thinking about that. And yeah, I love it. Damn it, this guy always gets me going. Please download his Spotify, Stephen Blaine. His Spotify downloads are free. If it's free, it's for me, right? That's my motto. All right, Greg Michaels, I got you up next, followed by a young OG and Unmesh Mohikar. We'll finish us off tonight.
Hola. You ready? Marissa, are you ready? I can't hear you now.
Yes, we're ready, Greg, whenever you want.
Okay, I'm in. Greetings from Mexico. I don't do Cleveland in the winter. Earlier I was on my rooftop deck, but my battery ran out. They didn't have a plug up there. I got my book of urban legends. Buy it, you'll be glad you did. And they're all urban legends except for one. That's a folk legend. Actually, it mentions a lot of folk legends, but features one. And listening to the erotic poetry earlier, this could be a cautionary tale that too much sex can have unwanted, even evil, demonic repercussions. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. The Jersey Devil. If you've seen a legendary beast, don't mean you're smoking dope. Cowpokes in Wyoming sing along with the jackalope. America's got all kinds of creatures in just about every place. Some emerge from watery depths, some come from outer space. There's Bigfoot up in Washington. Others like him have been found from Oregon to Florida. Big hairy beasts abound. Look for Alabama's White Fang if you're an ape-man fan, or Fook Monster of Arkansas, or the Tennessee Wild Man. Prehistoric lake monsters don't end with Scotland's Nessie. There's Champy up in New York. Maryland's got Chessie. Up the Mahaha down south, Pixbrook North, native tribes believe. I've got the Lake Erie monster back home in the land of Cleve. If you're ever way up north in Maine, look for a ghostly moon. Every state has some kind of legend running loose. Vampires, pig beasts, aliens, dragons, and on the evilest level, there's a 300-year-old Satan spawn they call the Jersey Devil. Back in 1735, according to the lore, Mother Leeds had 12 children. She didn't want no more. When she got knocked up one more time, she laid out in a curse in the presence of a midwife, her 18th century nurse. She had told her husband to stop fathering and to leave her alone. This cursed child won't be yours, it'll be the devil's own. Number 13 came out normal, but as soon as it was born, it grew a tail and hooves and wings and a goat head topped with a horn. Then it screamed and whipped its tail. The children it was scaring before it flew up the chimney and escaped to the pine barrens. That region of South Jersey where robbers and lowlifes roam was the perfect inhospitable place for a devil to call home. Devil sightings through the years have New Jerseyites convinced that monster is immortal, as 3 centuries since. There were 19th century reports by one notable after another, like Commodore Stephen Decatur and Napoleon Bonaparte's brother. By the early 1900s, devil hunts were kept up steady, with rewards offered by newspapers and cages at the ready. Devil culture is alive today. There's board and video games. There's even devils playing hockey, but I don't think they're the same. Each state champions its own legend. The competition's serious. California's dark watchers are by far the most mysterious. Chupacabra preys on Texan stock. Sasquatch might be the hairiest. But New Jersey folks can rest assured their creature is the scariest. Gracias.
Yes, let's go. The urban cowboy poet, Greg Michaels. Let's go. Y'all unmute your mics. Give it up for the urban cowboy poet, please.
Very creative. That was fun
Enjoyed
to
that
hear.
piece. So creative. I love that.
I put all my info in the chat. I don't want the donations, but I want you to buy my book.
Buy his book, please. The Urban Cowboy Poet. There is not another book out there like it. His is the only book. It's an incredible collection of urban legends told
That's why
cowboy poet style.
I am the urban cowboy poet.
The urban cowboy poet. Yes. So definitely get a copy of his book. Greg, drop your links in the chat so people can get your book and follow you and all that good stuff.
I just did. It should be all in there. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Awesome.
Plus my feature with Christopher Moore. I guess now it's a double.
You got Christopher Moore. It's a double feature with Christopher Moore now, right? Now it's just double love. Like,
Wednesday,
so
March 8th.
Don't think that more is less. More is more. Like, that's the way we roll. All right, so let's go. We got 2 more featured readers tonight. We have a young OG and then Unmesh Mohikar. You are finishing us up. What you got on young OG? Welcome to The Word is Right.
How you doing? How you doing?
Oh my God, I think I met you like I met you sometime not that long ago, and I remember you, and
Columbus,
I
right?
want you to come and feature here.
Was it Columbus?
I don't know.
Ohio Arts
I
Council.
go to a lot of open mics, but
Okay,
I
maybe.
remember you, and so we gotta exchange information so you can come and feature here. Okay?
Okay. Can I do 2 poems?
Sure.
Okay. Speak my name. Trayvon. I was a boy whose moms used to prey upon. Speak my name before I'm gone. Clearly I can't breathe, so I won't respond. Speak my name, Floyd and Ahmad. Unnecessary roughness in a long life that was robbed. These men I referred to weren't only Black men. The power that pushes this pen comes from Black men. Let me say that again. The power that pushes this pen comes from Black men. Modern day slavery is something we can't pretend. I remember playing with dice and rubber balls, throwing them in a tin, while the rich folk were too self-centered to repent. We came from shining shoes to driving around with 5% tint. Paranoia lives and dies underneath my skin. We're constantly losing Briannas and Burton Taylors, but we'll never have the original. Cruelty to young African women is pitiful. You will never understand the hurt that we've been through. Being born Black already seen as a criminal. Lynching and being beaten with paddles. Hold on. Okay. Lynching and being beaten with paddles. Shaking around like maracas and rattles. Growing up looking up to police as if they were role models. A goal I was actually pushing into full throttle. Until those lips formed tragedy into words. News flash. Officer empties clip. As if he's shooting at bottles. Considered a man, but young to live a life with still a kid with the future that followed, but was disturbingly interrupted early by 30 bullets. Some claim it doesn't concern me, but each piece of heritage you take from me burns me. The last soul forgotten from his body becomes lonely. I feel the loss of equality. Family wonders what I'm running from, but behind closed doors, I hide from the loaded gun that spells my name next. C. Boom! Call the ambulance! A. Boom! Anyone, please! L. Boom! Screaming at the top of my lungs, can you hear me? And just like that, another Black man and a woman of greatness is free, with the white doves who flock together. My question is, if I died tomorrow and was sent to somewhere better, who would speak my name?
Holy fuck, let's go.
Thank you.
And you got one more?
Yes, yes.
Oh, let's go.
Okay, hold on, give me 1 second. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, am I skipping? Okay, hold on. Am I skipping?
No, you're good.
Okay. Every transition I take in my life, it takes my mind. Ripples with dreams and rhymes. Rhymes never contemplated by man. Crimes never committed by hand. Lost talent that recedes back to sand. It all starts with the origins of humans and where it all began. Generations of knowledge passed as of the whitewater rafts that comes crashing around, but don't get took down because your family will never hear the sound of your voice. Kids crying because of reality. Mothers can't raise boys. Mothers ain't sex toys just to be thrown out after being dealt with. Left with another responsibility, sucking the life out of their chest, feeling helpless. Now you tell me, why should a woman have to put on a strap to feel secure? Is it because our men's intentions are beyond pure and poor? So enclosed and claustrophobic, I can touch the ceiling to the floor. People peeking through a walkway with no door. Body discrimination starts from slimmer than petite to as big as a boar. Stereotypes still sweeping the streets like before, telling us that our women should cook, clean, live and despise, with their hearts dragging across the floor. When my pen writes this, I don't mean our men. Oh no, the government enslaved our women and brainwashed our men since 10. Before 1910, before then our women will descend, and we will be nothing more than the imagination learning how to pretend.
Let's go. Y'all unmute your mics, please. Give it up for a young OG.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Really
Just
good, really
saying,
good.
we still advocate for strap-ons for those who want it. Like,
Yeah.
ladies, do not think that that is something we diss here. We do not.
No disrespect at all.
The young OG, I took so many notes. I had to flip my fucking page over. I got a new piece now I'm working on for that. Where can people find you, follow you? What you got going on?
I can set it into the meeting chat, but I'm on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, awesome, you guys. Go find him, follow him, please. Hit me up here. I'm gonna put my email in the chat. Send me an email, Marissa, red or green books.com. Red is READ, not RED. I'm seeing who's paying attention because I'm full of fucking sass. Let's go. All right, a young OG, please, if you'd like to come and feature here, I'd love to have you. And yeah, let's go. To finish us off tonight, I'm so excited. Unmesh, I really wanted to come to your open mic, but I've been very sick, my friend. I've been very sick all week and all weekend, and I've been coughing, and I've been like, you did not want me on your open mic 12 hours ago. It was not pretty. It's a lot better now than it was 12 hours ago. But I'm like, oh, yay, an open mic I can go to of Unmesh's. But like, I'm really gross and coughing.
I understand. Take care, Marissa. And get well
But
soon.
yes, if you're not following Unmesh Mohikar, please do so. He does an incredible open mic every Saturday morning, North American time from India. Anyways, take it away, my friend.
Okay, thanks a lot. I've got a book, Let's Unmesh Life, which is the name of my open mic as well. So it's on Amazon. I will put the link. I will read one poem from there. It's called Faceless Windows. I hate faceless windows, lifeless windows, no view, no emotions, just blank space, blank face. I love windows with a view, expressive, eyes of the mind, elixir to the soul, like emotions, changing colors, green in the rains, yellow and black in summer, flowers in spring, foggy in winter. I see birds flying, diving, chirping endlessly, every moment living. I see clouds far away, silhouette of mountains far, calling me every day. My skin, hungry for warm, hot sun, cool, dancing breeze, looking, pining for more. My window, door to my emotions. I keep it open always. At any moment, happiness can fly in. My escape, my space away from life and the stifling rat race, away from life and the stifling rat race. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Oh my gosh, you guys, unmute your mics. Give it up for Unmesh Mohikar.
Yeah, Unmesh.
Woo!
I think it's really cool that you join us. I mean, I don't. What time is it where you are?
It's 9 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, well, that's not so bad then. I take
No,
it back.
it works perfect. Like his night is our morning, and our morning is his night. So when he does his open mic, it's morning for us, and then he goes to sleep. And then he wakes up, and then he pops on the open mic, and it's our night. It works really well.
That's always fair.
Yeah.
Except when daylight savings time kicks in, and then we're all up an hour earlier in the summer. but otherwise, it works perfect. It really does. It works perfect. And Unmesh has this incredible gift of making you feel what he's saying. So I'm really glad that I felt comfort and softness and warmth, and not the itchy itchies. Like I seriously, your poem about the bed bugs is one of the most memorable poems of my life. I kid you not. And I've heard tens of thousands of poems, but your bed bugs poem is the one of the ones I can remember, like it viscerally making me feel something, and I will never forget it for as long as I live. I will always remember your poem.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Marissa.
If you have not got his book, please do so. He has 2 books now, technically 2 books. He just launched his 2nd book. Where can people find you? What you got coming up, Unmesh?
Yeah, it's on Amazon, and it's very cheap. I think it's $4 or something. So, but yeah, it's please do support. It's important because I feel we all are part of poetry community, and supporting each other is the way we go forward. So yeah, thank you. Thanks, Marissa, for organizing and being a part of this poetry community. I think we have met 2 years back or 2.5 years back, and we have
Yeah,
been going strong. Yeah.
it's been almost 3 years now, right? It's so, because we're in
Yeah.
2024.
I still remember I saw you for the first time on Neo.
Yes, we're in
Yeah.
2023. It's so exciting, right? And we're getting ready to launch the 2023 debut poets for this year, and like it's just it's incredible. And with, of course, American Graveyard, we published 200 over 200 poets in 2 years. By the end of this year, it will be, I don't know, close to 250 poets in 3 years. It's an incredible thing that it's because of COVID. I mean, we're only here because we all went online. That's it. I would have never met you or Greg or Stephen or Marilee or anyone if we were not online. And so the silver lining here is perhaps we can all affect change in some way. And many of us are in American Graveyard, including Stephen Blaine, who we got the book launching in April. The book launch party is in April. So we're very excited to be launching that book. So it's so many things are coming this way. And if anyone wants to do an anthology, I do not have any more projects from the summer to the fall of 2023. If anyone has ideas on what they want to do, let me know. Perhaps we could do something fun.
Of those 200 poets you published, I'm honored to be nominated by you for the pushcart prize.
Yes. Greg Michaels, the Urban Cowboy Poet, was nominated for a pushcart prize last year. It's amazing. Your book is amazing. It absolutely should be nominated. It should be nominated for so many more things. And you know what, Greg? We started an award nomination committee at Red or Green Books that is separate from me. It's authors from the press who are not me, who are nominating books for prizes. And our goal as a press is to have every single book nominated for something. And so it's so important because you, Terry Rose, so many other poets here, they deserve to be nominated for awards. And presses are not doing that right now. And if you self-publish, you don't have an opportunity to be nominated. So the idea is, come to a boutique press like this. Let's get you nominated, but let's break the mold on what it is to put poetry books into the world. It's so important what we're doing. Anyways, that's my soapbox. separate, totally separate thing. All right. So let's get going to the toast. Does everyone have a glass? And we can all toast this evening for our goodbye toast. And I think our double features this evening, Gifted and MyKNichelle, came through at The Word is Right and gave us their incredible, incredible work. Go to the Facebook page to find all their links. If you've not tipped them, please do so. All right. Next Saturday, poetry to movie. Ready? Here's to health in your company and one for the lasses. Let's drink and be merry, all of our glasses. Let's drink and be merry. Bad thoughts to refrain, for we may or may not ever all be here again. This has been The Word is Right's double feature open mic Saturday night featuring Kendra, MyKNichelle, and Gifted. Thank you so much for being part of everything we do here. Peace and blessings. I will see you all again next time. Bye. Bye.